Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's game 2 between Empires Happy and Liquid Ret from the Intel Extreme Master Series qualifying round, best of 3. Liquid Ret is up 1 game. There should be a link up here to go check that out. It was a very stellar game there by Ret. He did a very good job if you haven't seen it. It's a great game to show you how to deal with a meching and somewhat turtling kind of Terran. And the game was probably designed to go super late, and Red actually managed to close that down pretty fast. This is another 4-player map. I think this one's Frost, or whatever the hell it is. It's massive. It's chocolate. It's mint. It's delicious. And he is going to be going... We'll see if he goes for a command center first again on this one. He's actually not building at the wall off here, so I wonder if this is going to be for some sort of cheese. No, it must just be for another command center, but maybe a low ground CC. Not even worrying about a wall off. People like to scout up, of course. Yeah, he is going to go for that command center first again. I have no doubt that Ret's going to be going for just a standard play. On a map like this, if you go for a 7 pool or a 6 pool, sometimes it can work out. But sometimes you just run into a Terran who's got a wall up and 1 Marine and then you just lose. I don't know how many other people have tried just doing some 6 pools or 7 pools just for fun. I'm not a cheesy player by nature, but I do enjoy just trying pressure and cheese builds once in a while, just because you want to have those in your bag. Everybody should have their couple of good, cheese builds ready in case things come up. My cheese build, one that I really enjoy, I don't do too much, is the Proxy Factory Tank Push. It works well against Terran players. Going for a proxy 2-gate in base, even though a map like this is awesome to put down 2 gateways inside there. If you get a probe in and it doesn't get scouted, so much fun. So good. If they don't scout that and prepare it, they're essentially dead. And Zerg, it seems like they can only go for like super fast Ling rushes, but what you can do is you can go for a 2-hatch and 2-hatch Baneling play. You just saturate one base, get an extractor, and you just go for speedlings and banelings. You deny the scouts, and you essentially get your Terran to wall up and think everything's good, and then you just bust it the hell down. The standard meta from Terran is generally to go for those Hellions, so as long as you have the speedlings out, you can do quite well against it, but it requires you to commit pretty fast into scouting it. Alright. Nothing too out of the ordinary from either player. I think this is super aggressive, greedy, out of happy here. You make that supply depot closer because it allows you to be a little bit more economic. He's got a gas going. He built the CC. And he doesn't even have a single attacking unit out yet. And once again, it's not that often that you're going to just happen to scout and deny this. But if there were 6 Lings that came across the map right now, you'd be able to cancel the bunker, lift the command center, maybe even get into the main, deny any type of Marine play. So yeah, that whole thing. Now the Overlord, I'm pretty sure he just saw that it's... Yeah, he did see that the Terran's over here, and he moved away that Overlord before it could get sniped off. You really don't want to lose that early game Overlord. Anybody who plays Zerg that's lost an Overlord or 2 in the early game will tell you. Particularly if you go for a cheese and you got a bad rally point and your Overlords start crossing the map and getting sniped off one after the other. Man, that's when you just want to like walk away from the keyboard and just crack a beer. Just watch yourself die. Might have to do that sometime. If I screw up something really bad, just be like, you know what, buddy? I'm not going to GG out, but just finish me off. In style. Nuke me or something. Looks like we're actually going to have Bio play out of Happy in this game. He's been known as a much more meching player. And this interesting splitting up of the barracks, what that's designed to do is at this stage of the game on this kind of map, generally what you're going to have is either a 1 racks 3 CC with your factory and your starport, or you go for a 3 racks on 2 CC, which is generally designed around more pressure. Creep spread trucking along. Doesn't have a creep tumor in the main yet. I generally love to get at least one. Start it over here, cover the whole base, give yourself vision, give yourself that speed against any type of draw play that's happening. And I'm sure that Happy, once again, I just spilled my beer on myself. At least it didn't land on any of my computer stuff. Makes it okay. If my mouse goes crazy right now, it's because I'm sobbing up beer with my sleeve. Couple of Hellions out, but this isn't the same kind of blue flame all-in that we saw from him last time. Does cancel that creep tumor. Good reaction time from Ret. You can cancel your creep tumors and remake them later. See, it's already recharged. It's very worthwhile to do that. Looks like he's going to try to run by. He might get it. Well, he shuts those all down. What did he lose? 5 workers for 4 Hellions. I don't know if that's quite worth it. It's pretty close. 5 workers is, pretty decent. But that's all of his map control right now. He has nothing else right now to patrol. He sees the roaches out. There are banelings on the way. But there's even more roaches. I wonder if this is going to be a kind of a roach, 2-base roach all-in out of Ret here. Could work. The widow mines are down. Bunkers in place. There is no tank out. The tank would really change the game up a bit here. I wouldn't be too surprised if he just takes these roaches, pokes in, sees what's going on, and backs off. I mean, he's got quite a few going. He's got speed on... Ooh, vengeful sacks. Oh, my. He is going to go for some roach droppy drops. The infamous roach droppy drops. And look at all the stuff right now from the Terran player guarding the front. It's a good amount of roaches there. I expected a few more. There's the overlords. I wonder if he's going to wait for more oh, and a nydus. Interesting. 2-base roach drop and nydus. Crazy. And that's a little bit of an unfortunate time to pick up your units. Drop. You see him pick up one overlord there. He wanted to be able to get near the tank. Terran's pretty choked up here in a pretty terrible spot. He's actually got a lot of marines. Tank shots are doing a lot of friendly fire damage right now. Wow. That got cleaned the hell up. Yeah, that was pretty all-inish there out of Ret, I must say. And then he GG's and leaves the game. Alright. Now we have a tied series. SeKo Starcraft, tune in for game number 3.